So I was starting this game development business because I know Game Maker Studio pretty well already, and I have the business version. But people are talking all the time about other engines like Godot and Unity and Unreal, and I'm like, let's check it out. What are these? And I open up this Godot, and I didn't understand anything about it. So so I open up Unity and I don't understand anything about it. Like, there's this tutorial how to make this simple 3D game, but other than that, you need to install Visual C Sharp Studio to even use it. And it's so complex. Like, Godot is also like so freaking super complex. I don't understand anything. So I go to Zenva and there's this like free course like there's this default engine and let's teach you how to use this default engine. So I go there and yeah, it's like similar to Game Maker and Python game, Pygame. But it's also pretty big. And I learn all the way until I get to this messaging system. So it turns out that in this game engine, if something needs to communicate with something else in the game, it has a separate messaging system for that, which is not present in Game Maker, which is not in Pygame, the simple stuff. So I am like, nope, that's getting too big. But I learned a lot from this default course on Zenva or whatever. Yeah, but I would like to stick with Game Maker actually, but there's ton to learn from the other engines. And the thing is, many of them are completely free, and many of them are like 10 times bigger than I need or want. So at the moment, I don't learn them, and I'm just using Game Maker Studio Professional Edition. But I was really inspired by this effort by the default creators. Let's see who made them. It doesn't say who made them. Default Foundation. Okay, so I'm really thankful and happy because of that effort because this is like middleman in between. It does explain the bigger systems a little bit. It's a little bit too complex, a little bit too big, but it does explain the even bigger systems like Godot and Unity a little bit. Yeah. So and you start to think about game development in a new way, like so it's like mind opening a little bit. Yeah. But I'm not gonna use it because I don't want to learn it any further. And I have a perfectly working Game Maker Studio business system that's based on solely Game Maker. That's the flaw, right? If Game Maker crashes, like if something happens with that and I rely only on that, that's it, the business finished. But if I would be able to use these other complex programming engines, I wouldn't have to rely on that product, right? But I don't want to do that. The safety is not that big of a concern. And I have the copy of the Game Maker engine on my hard drive. And to my students, to kids, when I teach them Game Maker Studio, I use the free version anyway, not the commercial version. So I have copy of that also. So there shouldn't be that much security problems. But the other thing, what do I wish to do? Like, but the overall thing, the game dev journey, like, and all this messaging system, like, so it's pretty fun to proceed in this game development world. The overall thing, I don't know what I wish to do if I didn't do this. Like, I would still go back to online poker and make a lot of money there. So in this gaming world, there's 21 plus gaming world. So that's one of the backups. Yeah, there's also sports like what I could do, like yoga. So there are some backups, but yeah, it's very at the very beginning. So I need to maybe discuss it with someone. Like if I go to kids and make this game maker studio workshop, which I have already done, but this time I will make them for longer period of time maybe. So I need to discuss the details with the youth center worker because they know the area, they know like the scale of these things, like what's the size of the whole thing. Like, so I'm not gonna go there and start teaching them how to program in Python or whatever. It's just a game maker beginning course workshop. Yeah. So then that's the whole business plan at the moment. But I don't think anything will stop me from developing this game maker in my business project. It doesn't look like the game maker would exit the market. It looks like it's coming to the market, and so it's things are going well. Actually, it's not quitting that business. It's growing bigger and bigger, and so I can use that software as for my own projects, which are not big. And it fits perfectly to my current needs, and yeah, this is the game dev journey. And thanks that I could understand a little bit about default engine. The others were way too complex and big.